So, how's the social distancing thing going for you? Don't you sometimes just want to get in your car, go somewhere, I mean anywhere, and just go up and hug someone, even a total stranger? I mean, for those of us who haven't left our homes in 7 weeks, we are rapidly approaching the fight or flight moment. And in many states, things are starting to open up, albeit in spurts and small steps. Now, one thing we know, the models and the predictions for how bad this was going to be were all wrong. For those who had an acute case of the Wuhan virus, it was awful. For those who have had a family member die from it, there are simply no words adequate to offer condolences and compassion. But I hope we feel the same way when an acquaintance dies of cancer or heart disease or from an accident. But we were told there would be up to 2 million in the U.S. who would die, that our hospitals would be overrun and would suffer a serious shortage of equipment, and the impact of the virus would be unlike anything the world had ever seen. So we followed the public health experts, and we didn't just stop shaking hands, we stopped living. Schools closed for the entire year. All public events, including NCAA March Madness, Major League Baseball, and the NBA shut down. Theaters and restaurants closed. Malls were shuttered. Disney World, other theme parks went silent. Beaches got closed. And even on Easter Sunday, churches closed. Some government officials went a little overboard, prohibiting fishing or planting gardens. Now, without haircuts, we kind of accepted looking shabby. Offices reverted to online meetings while their office buildings are closed, and everything is now done on Zoom or Skype. And with that, some people didn't wear pants, or maybe they forgot to close some doors, and well, they may have revealed more of their point of view to fellow office workers than they ever intended. But as we start to reopen the world, I hope we'll realize a big takeaway from all of this is to never again let government strip us of all of our liberties and our common sense in the name of protecting us. When I was governor of Arkansas, we often repeated a mantra in our office that said this: trust the Lord and tell the people. And we were actually serious about that. It meant that we needed to remember that we weren't the highest authority in the lives of our people. God was and is. Our job was to be honest with the people, tell them the truth, but realize they would ultimately have to choose what to do with the truth. Let's be honest, life is filled with risk. We take them every single day. We ultimately calculate the risks versus the rewards, and we act accordingly. I can, with 100% assurance, guarantee to not have a car wreck if I don't get in a car. There's no possibility I can fall off a ladder if I don't get on one, and I cannot be killed in a plane crash if I never board a plane. Now, there's some risks, like those, I can eliminate. Others, I can mitigate. I can wear a mask or gloves, practice social distancing, and sanitize my hands. But I've got to decide if the risk of a disease I might catch is a chance I have to take because the certainty of not being able to feed my family or pay my bills. That's one I do face by staying holed up in my house like a hostage. You see, it's not the government's decision, it's mine. And honestly, some people are going to violate whatever the rules are. Let's face it, some people exceed the speed limit, others smoke, drink alcohol excessively, skydive, or climb mountains. They decide that the inherent risks are worth whatever rewards they feel. But in a free society, we allow people to make decisions and do things that scare the hair off our arms. And sometimes people who take all the precautions imaginable still get hit by a falling limb, get diagnosed with stage 4 liver cancer, or get food poisoning from their grandma's pork chop. Be careful, but not fearful. Most of all, accept responsibility for your own life. Government isn't God. It's not family. It's not even a very good friend sometimes.
Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, then subscribe, and hit the notification bell below. Now, if you didn't like it, you ought to find a Ben Shapiro video to detox you with more facts.